Hi, my name is Jen Peterson, and this is my capstone project, Bob's Street Gourmet Branding System. This project is a full visual identity and branding concept for a takeout-focused burger brand that blends elevated food with streetwear culture and bold design. Bob's is not fast food. The goal of this project was to create a brand that people connect with beyond food, something that feels more like a cultural identity than a typical restaurant. The intended audience is a younger, design-aware demographic that values aesthetics, exclusivity, and personality in the brands they engage with. The final format is a complete branding system including logo design, mascot development, packaging, apparel, and environmental applications like a food truck. The central idea behind the project is disrupting sameness. A lot of fast casual food brands feel interchangeable, so I wanted to create something that stands out through attitude and design rather than just product. The brand is built around 3 core values: individuality, confidence, and substance. That translates into a voice that is direct, slightly dry, a little cocky, and intentionally not corporate. The tagline, "Bite Different," reinforces that idea of rejecting generic branding and creating something more expressive and memorable. The project started with hand-drawn sketches to explore personality before structure. From there, I moved into digital refinement using Affinity Designer to build a scalable vector system. My workflow went from concept sketching to logo development to building out a full identity system across different applications. One challenge was balancing the raw, imperfect energy of the original drawings with the need for clarity and usability. I addressed that by simplifying forms while keeping slight irregularities that preserve character. One of the biggest design decisions was introducing the ghost mascot. It gives the brand a recognizable face without making it feel childish, and it can shift between subtle expressions like a smirk or a bold chomp to carry personality across different contexts. Visually, the system relies on a high contrast palette of black, yellow, and white. Black creates weight and edge, yellow adds visibility and urgency, and white provides balance. The typography is condensed and heavy to create immediate impact and support the brand's direct tone. Overall, the design is influenced by streetwear branding, minimal character design, and bold editorial layouts. This project did not rely heavily on AI-generated imagery, but I did use it for the stock photos for my draft and for refinement of some of my text. From an ethical standpoint, I focused on originality and avoided replicating existing brand identities, especially within streetwear and food branding spaces. Accessibility was a key consideration in the final presentation and design system. I used the high contrast color palette, large readable typography, and clear visual hierarchy to ensure legibility across formats. I also designed the slides to be minimal and structured so information is easy to follow. In future iterations, I would expand accessibility further by incorporating motion captions and more interactive elements. The part of the project I'm most proud of is how the identity extends across multiple touchpoints. The packaging, apparel, and food truck all feel cohesive while still allowing the brand's personality to adapt. I think this demonstrates growth not just in design skills, but in thinking about branding as a system rather than a single logo. This project pushed me to think more strategically and more confidently about my design decisions. Overall, Bob's is not just a burger brand. It's a statement against sameness, built through strategy, identity, and bold design. Thank you.